Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to the live stream. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, guys, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Emmy, for the likes. Straight away, no delay. I love that. Guys, make sure you're following J Mansano Illustrations. We're back with another tutorial. Perspective drawing is the name. Learning to draw. 1236, damn, where you at? Where you at? I'm in the UK. The UK is early morning. It's 8:30 in the morning here in the UK. Lady Trace, good to see you guys. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for liking the video. Let's get those likes up. Let's get more people in the chat. Because I really don't want you to miss this tutorial today. You know what we're going to do? We're gonna work backwards because I'm going to start. Okay, cool. I'm going to label this perspective. Yeah. So, but today we're going to do 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, and 5 point. Hopefully we have enough time to get through all of this. Because I've got to be somewhere by 11. But I think we have enough time. So let's crack on. So we're going to cover all of these perspective points in today's tutorial. I'm going to explain to you what this means and how to use it in your drawings. Yeah. I'm going to explain how to use it in your drawings and the benefit of using perspective. So without further ado, let's get into it. So equipment you're going to need. So your equipment. Sorry, I write very messy, so excuse that. You're going to need pencil, paper, obviously, eraser, ruler is optional, and sharpener. I can talk. I need a sharpener. I need to sharpen this pencil, so I'm one to talk. Okay. Yep. Right. So let's get into the tutorial, guys. Let me just lift the camera up a bit so you can see. Excuse my desk. It's quite messy, so just ignore that. Well, let's get started. Let me just quickly sharpen my pencil and then we'll start. Guys, feel free to draw along with me as well. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. And if you send any gifts, I'll obviously be appreciative of that too. But yeah, let's start. Okay, so let's start from 1 point perspective, yeah? So perspective drawing is the art of creating and using lines and converging lines that go towards a vanishing point, yeah? And the vanishing point creates an optical illusion, making the objects feel further away or disappear as they go towards that vanishing point. Now, I'll show you an example of exactly what I mean by that, by doing a 1 point perspective drawing in this section of the paper here. Right, hopefully you guys can all see what I'm doing. And my desk is not too congested. Right, cool. So, perspective drawing is made up of a few fundamentals. The first thing we're going to do is draw a horizon line, or what we call an eye line. So the eye line goes a horizontal line across the paper. This is your eye line. Yeah, I'm going to label it on the side, eye line. This is where your eye sees. Oh, sorry. Move that across. Yeah, this is the line across here is like, imagine a horizon line as far as your eye can see. Yeah, anything above this eye line is a high angle. Anything below is a lower angle. Secondly, we're going to add the vanishing point. The vanishing point can go anywhere on this horizon line. But for the purposes of the tutorial, we're going to place it in the center, around the center. Right? I'm going to label it vanishing point. Hopefully my writing's legible for you guys. Yeah? So we got the vanishing point here and we got the eye line here. Okay? The third part now is we're going to create leading lines, what we call leading lines, or I call it the spider's web. So from the vanishing point, we're going to create these lines leading out from it. Now, at this point, you want to be drawing very lightly, yeah, because we're going to erase these lines at some point. For this point as well, you can also use your ruler. And guys, I appreciate if you follow as well. Follow and like. Follow, like, subscribe. Yep, appreciate all of that. So yeah, thank you guys, and keep tapping the screen as much as you can. Just tap the screen. Thank you so much for the support. So we've got our guidelines or our spider's web here, yeah? Remember, you might erase these lines later, so you want to draw lightly. Maybe use a HB pencil or a 2H pencil, yeah? Something that won't leave as much remnants on the paper. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. So now we've got our, I'm going to label these guidelines, yeah? Now we've got our guidelines. Okay, so we've got vanishing points, guidelines, and our eye line. So you're probably thinking, what's next? Okay, well, I'm going to demonstrate using shapes. Yeah, I'm gonna simplify this concept because I'm gonna draw a shape, okay? So now I'm gonna show you the perspective magic. So I hope you guys are watching intently and closely for this one. So now that we've drawn our guidelines, we can start marking out where we want our shapes to go. For this point, feel free to use a ruler. Okay, I'm just gonna show you without talking so you could see. Okay, so there's our first cube we've drawn there. So you see I've followed my guidelines to get this cube shape, to get a box. Yeah, now if I was to keep drawing, if I draw another cube following the same guidelines, then look what happens. It appears smaller, doesn't it? And guys, encourage people to follow me as well. Encourage people to follow me. S Farmer said, can you draw a Kamehameha going into the vanishing point? Yeah, I can, but let me simplify it first. Let me show you the fundamentals first. And plus, we got quite a lot to get through too. And thanks for the follow. I see you guys. All right. So for those that are just starting out, you see how things appear. It's an optical illusion. Things are appearing to get smaller as they get towards the vanishing point. Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah, good. I'm happy it makes sense. Thank you. And the sun emoji, thanks for sharing that live as well. I see you. And Emmy as well, thanks for liking the video. Let's keep getting those likes up. Don't in school. Noah said don't in school. What do you mean, Noah? What does that mean? Roro, thanks for the follow. But we're not done here yet. We're not done here yet. Because now, if you notice something, what I said about the eye line, Yeah. So let me draw a pair of eyes here. Yeah. So imagine a pair of eyes here, looking down. Yeah, we're looking down. So that's why we can see the top of the box. Yeah? You see? We can see the top of the box. You did vanishing point in school. Okay, good. That means you're far advanced then. Good. So now you can see the top of the box looking down. Yeah? But now we're going to draw another one on this side. So you can draw, and also you can draw as many guidelines as you want as well. Globies, take note. Yep. You can draw as many vanishing points as you want to. Sorry, not as many vanishing. As many guidelines as you want. Yeah. If the guidelines help you, draw them. Draw as many as you want. Okay, so now I'll show you the difference. Nice. Yeah. So you see now we can see the underneath of the box. You see? So you got to imagine now this pair of eyes looking up. Yeah, this pair of eyes now looking up. Are you going to post this tutorial? I haven't been posting the tutorials, but I think maybe I should put it on my YouTube. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'll put it on my YouTube. Guys, head over to my YouTube as well and subscribe. My YouTube is the same as my TikTok, so that's J Mansano Illustrations. We will teach a fisheye perspective. Most definitely, this is when we're going to get to here and here. So you want to stay tuned for this, yeah? Right? So this is your entry level perspective style drawing, okay? So you can what's it called? Like, look, if you draw another box here, again, same concept happening, yeah? The objects get smaller as they converge towards that vanishing point here. Yeah, everything goes towards that center. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's go. Yep, for sure. Let's do it. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Let's get my subscribers up as well. But yeah, I want to give this content out for free for now. Like, I just want you guys to I want to give you guys as much value as I can. And I want you guys to learn as much as possible. So that's the 1 point perspective. So 1 point is one vanishing point, yeah? So just one vanishing point, which is this one here. Okay, remember, you can move this vanishing point wherever you want on your horizon line. It doesn't have to be here. The horizon line or the eye line does not have to be in the center. It can be up, it can be here, it can be here, yeah? I've just done this for the purposes of the tutorial, so it helps you guys. Right, now we're done with that. Let's now move on to 2 point. Oh, Adam said, followed brother, love art and left it back in my childhood and started again with my 6-year-old lad. Oh, well done, man. Well done, Adam. Love that, man. Keep going. I'm glad you found art again. We love to see that. Okay, so because we can't see this contents page. In fact, maybe I don't really want to fold it. But guys, if new people join and they ask any questions, just keep them updated with what we've been doing. All right. So, yeah, if anyone, just let them know. If anyone new joins and they're a bit confused, just let them know. But I'll just write another thing here. And let them know we're going to go all the way to 5 point perspective, yeah? All right. So for 2 point perspective, hopefully you guys can see. I know there's a little shadow here, so just bear with me. Bear with me. I'm working my best. Yeah. Right. So 2-point perspective. So you probably understand what I'm gonna say already. 2-point perspective means 2 vanishing points, right? So let's do a similar concept now. Let me draw my eye line. You know, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna split this into. I want to split it into 3. You know, because I want to show you 3 times what we can do. Hopefully, I have enough space to do all 3. Because we're gonna show you 3 examples of a 2-point perspective. Yeah. Unseen voice. Yep. Grab your pencil and paper, guys. All right. Cool. Remember, you want to draw lightly. Okay, so there's your eye line. I'm going to label it again. Eye line. Now, you got 1 vanishing point either side here. On both sides. Yeah? So, VP, I'm just going to say VP 1. And then VP 2. VP 1, VP 2. Vanishing point 1 and 2. Okay. We're going to draw a box again because I'm just keeping it simple to show you guys. Right, okay. The next thing, we're going to get a line and make it go down the center. Vertical line going down the center. And then, this is where the magic happens now. So from vanishing point 1 and 2, we're going to draw some guidelines. Again, you can press lightly on the paper because remember, you're going to erase these lines. Unseen voice, thanks for the follow. So now you might start to see the lines starting to form already. Hey, thank you, Unseen Voice. Thanks for the gift. So you might start to see shapes forming on this paper already. Drop a like. I love that you have patience to explain this. My teacher didn't. Don't worry, I'm your new teacher now. I'll be your teacher. Don't worry, I'm here. J Mansano Illustrations is here. Everything's okay. It's okay, I'm here. Just subscribe. You're subscribed to the channel, so you're safe. You're good. There's going to be many more tutorials. Right, so I want to show you guys another concept now. So look, if I draw 3 lines now, so, and using the lines I've already drawn, you see, look. So 1, 2, and 3, and then I can join them up. Yeah, so you see, if I was to erase this line, or if I was to draw another line going towards that vanishing point, it would disappear. Yeah, same thing on this side. It would disappear. Okay, it may not look as 3D, but that's because I've got this straight horizontal line going through it. Yeah, and imagine your eye line is looking straight at this thingy, this box here that I've drawn. Yeah. Now let's say if you want to make it into a like a building. Yeah, and we've got buildings this side. You can just do fun things like this. Yeah, I'm just drawing it quickly so it gives you guys more of an idea of what you guys can do. Yeah, nice. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna thinking if I should just erase that line so I can so it looks a bit clearer. So yeah, So you can erase that horizon line now. So hopefully that looks a bit clearer to you. Yeah. I'll just draw some more shapes in here so it makes sense, yeah? So imagine there's a door, or even like there's another entrance inside. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a bit more context for the scene. Nice. Okay, Unseen said, yeah, it makes sense. All right, cool. So let me show you another example of 2-point perspective now. Let me show you another example. So we're going to do it here. We're going to do the same thing with the horizon line, but this time we're going to draw the horizon line higher on the page. Because remember, we've been drawing it in the center of our illustration. Now, we're going to draw it high above here now. Okay. Then we're going to label it again. You know what? I'm going to keep writing the text just so it's repetition, because for me, repetition is the key to learning something. The more I practice something and the more I repeat it, the quicker I learn it. Hey, Jellyfish in the chat. Nice. Good to see you. We're doing an OG perspective lesson. Yep. So welcome all the... Jellyfish is a legend, I'm telling you. So follow her page. Check out her artwork as well, guys. Legend. Okay, cool. So now this time, you see we're going for a higher angle. And Lorna, thank you for the follow. I see that. Now we're going to draw our guidelines. Leading out from each vanishing point. Yeah? So you see we've created this kind of grid. We've created a grid. Mimi Cat, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Nice one. And guys, keep liking as well. Let's just push it to 3K likes at least. We're almost there. Oh, we did it. Well, let's get to 3.5K then. Cool. So now we've got our grid aligned here. Yeah. So let's cover this with some shapes now. All right. So firstly, I'm going to use the grid to draw a shape. Coming down. And remember, just if you need more guidelines, just draw them in. Draw them in. These guidelines are to help yourself. See? And if you want more straight lines, use a ruler. But if you've been watching my tutorials, I don't think I've ever used a ruler to draw. In any of my live streams, I just don't use a ruler. But that's just me. You guys feel free to use rulers if you want to. Yeah. So you see what we've done here? This small cube. And all I've done is just follow. I've basically traced it. I've created an infrastructure. Yeah, using this grid. That's all I've done. Right? Now look, if you want to add a door, you can. Yeah? If you want to add some windows, again, you can do that. Yeah? So imagine you're looking down. You're looking down on the roof of this house thingy. House structure. Yeah? Now if we were to keep drawing houses, if we were to keep drawing houses, look what happens. Right now I'm just drawing them really small, but you see, look what happens, guys. They get smaller and smaller, right? When the shape is above the horizon line, is it like looking at it from underneath? Yes. And that's what we're going to do in this one here. But see, this is the part I want to drive home. The objects get smaller or appear smaller the closer they get to the vanishing point. 1 and 2. Yeah? Nice. I think we're clever. We're clever, guys. We're very clever. We understand what we're doing. Innit? Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. See? Now you can start having fun. You can even put some people in there if you want. You know? Get some people in there, thingy. Yeah, you can make this a little pavement. And this is where you can start building up your world. Yeah? You can have fun and start doing different stuff. Right? So remember, this is like looking down at a higher... You're looking down at them. At the paper. At the city structure. That's why you can see the top of the building. Why? Because of I placed my eye line higher up the paper. Yeah? So now let's do the opposite. Let's place that that eye line, let's place it now lower. All right, we know what to do with this part. But you know what? I'm still going to label it just in case new people join. But if anyone asks what these mean, someone in the chat can tell them. Or if I miss it, someone tell them. If not, I will say it. Yeah, because I know you guys have been listening intently to this. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm really appreciative of all the support. Because we've got 188 people in here. And that is insane. That's insane. And you guys are watching closely as well, I can tell. You guys are highly intelligent. So thank you. All right. So let's continue. Now we're going to do the same thing. But this time, the lines are going out like this. But still leading away from the vanishing point. Yeah. Right, and the more you do this, it's just going to become second nature. Are you live in every day? Because I want to learn new things too. I'm going to try and go live as much as I can. I can't promise every day right now because I still work. But I'm going to be going live a lot. So the best thing you can do is just follow. And I'll do my best to keep you updated when I go live for sure. But very soon, there's going to be more of a structure. So I'm just working on it right now. But I do appreciate it. Do I have a YouTube account? Yes, I do. It's J Mansano Illustrations. And I've got tutorials on there currently from about 2 years ago. But I've got new tutorials that are loading up very soon. So stay tuned for that. So you can subscribe to my YouTube as well. I would appreciate that. So now look, I've created this line. This is 2 point. 2 point. Right. One line here. One here. One there. Okay. See, if you feel like any line is off at any point, you can just go from here, draw another line until you get how you want it, and then you can use your eraser and just get rid of the points that are get rid of the area that you 8K. Whoa, let's go. And we got 200 people in the live chat. Damn. Mimi, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so you see what I've done here. Now we got the low angle. Yeah, so it's like we're looking underneath. We can see underneath. Yeah. Can you draw manga? I can draw manga. I don't often draw manga, but I can do it. It's in my skill set. Remember, I've been drawing 25 years. That's a lot of years of drawing different subjects. And I haven't just, like, I've drawn many different subjects and covered many different areas. And remember, I went to university to study as well. So you see, we got a floating house here. Yeah. Is this architecture? Yeah, it's a technique that architectures definitely use. Architectures 1,000,000% use perspective. So look though, if I was to keep drawing houses, look what happens. Yeah. Sorry, look what happens, yeah? It gets smaller the closer it goes towards the vanishing point. Yeah, the closer it gets to the vanishing point, the smaller it appears. Do you do orthographic drawing? I don't have a clue what orthographic drawing is, man. Sorry. What is that? And Sunshine, thanks for following. And Padlock, I see you. Thank you. Big up for the follow. But yeah, this is our 2-point perspective, guys. Yeah. So I've shown you 3 different angles here. 10K, let's go. I'm an illustrator. Does your job have anything to do with design and art? Well, kind of, because I work in a camera store, and so we sell cameras, we repair cameras, we do printing services. There's a studio where sometimes I have to do photo shoots. So it is kind of a creative retail role. That's what I'd say. It's a creative sales role. That's what I'd say. So it kind of links to what I'm doing. And luckily enough, sometimes my job, they do hire me to do freelance work for them from time to time. So it's still good, but this is what I want to do full time, even though I am doing it full time. But hey, yeah, cool. So 2-point perspective. There we go. Fujifilm. Yeah, so there's a 2-point. Now we're going to move on. I saw someone said about 0-point. 0-point, if we have enough time, we'll cover that. Because that's a whole tutorial. I can do a whole video on 0-point in itself. So we'll see if we have time for that. Right, so now XT30. Oh, I love XT30. XT30 is really nice. Really compact, small camera. But it's still, image quality is amazing on that. Okay, so 3-point perspective. And someone said, what is this? This is a how to draw perspective tutorial. This is a perspective drawing tutorial. So we're going through the main components of perspective drawing. So we've done 1-point, 2-point, now we're doing 3-point. So for this one, I'm going to do 2 examples. I'm so happy that you guys are tuned in, man. This means the world to me. You don't understand. Yeah, the vintage. Yes, vintage look. That's it with the film simulations. Yep. Frank Motto, you're going to see how I do it now. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thanks for the comment. Right. So 3-point perspective. Let's do it. So 3-point is 3 vanishing points. So let's start off with our, you guessed it, eye line. I'm going to do a low angle here. Now I'm going to mark out 3 points. Yeah. Now we're going to make a triangle. Yeah. I'm going to make that. So there's vanishing point 1. Vanishing point 2, vanishing point 3. Yeah? And then our eye line is actually here. Okay? Now watch. Guidelines. Leading out from each vanishing point. Okay, can't forget vanishing point 1 as well. Going straight down. So you see now we've created a kind of pyramid structure here. Now if we want to join it here, we can even make it look even more of a pyramid. This might have been how they made the pyramids, you know. I think 3-point is most strange and difficult to draw because I missed the lines. Don't worry, stay tuned and watch this video. You're okay. We'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it. If we have to do it a couple of times, we'll do it. Right? So now look. We've got the outline. Yeah, we've got the eye line. Now let's draw some shapes. Or in fact, let's switch up. Let's draw a building. Let's draw a building. Okay, so you guys got to use your imagination for this. And imagine yourself, you're looking up. Tamjid. Yep, don't worry, it's coming. The course is on its way. The course is on its way. And the tutorial, real. Yep, don't worry, it's going to be as a tutorial as well. So, it's all good. Look. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going to follow this line here. Well, these guidelines going towards that vanishing point. Yeah, so imagine it's a massive tower. Yeah, with the doors here, some windows. Let me know if I'm drawing this one too fast, because we can do a simple version of it as well. Okay, see what we done there? And I see Solo, thank you for the follow as well. And L, thanks for following. So you see what we've done here? Now let me show you and break it down. So the vanishing point up here, you see as it goes towards the top of the tower, it appears to get smaller, yeah? If I keep drawing from the side, if I draw some few more buildings to the side here, look what happens. It gets smaller, same here. Yeah, so as it goes towards the vanishing point, again, it gets smaller. How would it be drawn if it wasn't in a corner? Do you mean if it was round, if it was a round structure? Debonair. We might come back to that and do another tutorial for a more in-depth perspective. But right now, I want to give you guys the fundamentals. Right. So now we've drawn a lower angle view. So we can call this one a worm's eye view. A worm's eye view. Yeah, worm's eye view, because it's a really low, extremely low angle here. Yeah, looking up, all the way up to that vanishing point there. Right? Okay, so let's do another version, but with a high angle. And Laurie, thanks for the coffee. I really need a coffee right now, so thanks for that. Yep, I need a coffee, so I appreciate that, Laurie. Thank you. That is much. And a heart too, I saw that. Thank you so much. Okay. For this one, Frank, nice, good. Good. So this one, imagine exactly what we've done here, but the opposite. Hey, Lian, No way. Good to see you, Lian. So we've done. So look, same vanishing points. Eye line here. All we've done is flip this triangle upside down. Okay? Now look. Drawing our guidelines again. Drawing our guidelines again and again. Yeah? Good, taking notes, nice. See this? It's the opposite of what we've done up there. So look, now, let's say we want to draw a sort of, in fact, let me keep it simple for now and draw a box here. Yeah, look. Now, let's draw another box. See, look, I'm just using the guidelines that I've already drawn out. Yeah, remember, guys, feel free to use rulers as well if you want to. But look, the same thing happens as it gets to the vanishing point. What's happening is getting smaller, right? Or appearing. It's appearing smaller at the very least. It's appearing smaller. It's an optical illusion. Yeah, it's an optical illusion. Clay dye bug. Oh my God, this is everything I've been unable to see. You're a brilliant teacher. Thank you. I'm glad that now you're able to see it. What type of perspective would you use if outside sketching buildings? Okay, well, that's a really good question, JT. And to answer that, it's down to your personal preference and what your vision is. Yeah? When you go out into the real world, here's an example. When you're at the train station again, don't worry, Vigs, don't worry. When you're at the train station again, guys, I want you to find a 1-point perspective. Yeah? That's the easiest way to see perspective in real life. Look at a train station. You'll see the 1-point perspective and you'll see the leading lines. Yep. Okay. Now look, if we keep drawing another one, if we were to keep drawing more, what would happen? Yeah, objects would get smaller. Yeah. Now let's say we wanted to turn this into a bit of a city landscape kind of thing, with the buildings a bit uneven, or like, you know, different heights for each building. You can draw something like that. Look, just by sketching out these things. And now you've got some windows here. I know Vegs was trying to get out my windows, but don't worry. I saw you. Hello, I'm trying to become an architect and I need help learning this. What's best way to do? What's the best way to do? Practice the perspective. Start with that. But I'm not an architect, so I can't tell you exactly the path you need to go. But I would say, if you're at uni, learn perspective. That's the best way, I'd say. So the further it is, the shorter it gets. Yeah, the smaller it appears. Yeah. See, the smaller the object appears until it vanishes here and here and here. Yeah. Draw buildings. Nice. And I'm seeing all the followers come through. Thank you, guys. Okay, so now this is about to get more complex. But I need you guys to press like, because we're going to take this up another notch now. This is going up another notch. So I hope you guys are ready. Nice. Now everything is digital. No, everything, JT, everything's not digital. Trust me, everything's not digital. there's still millions and millions of people that value handcrafted artwork. And I'm telling you that for a fact, JT. So keep doing what you're doing. Hi, can you just quickly go over 1 and 2 point perspective? Oh, it's going to be a bit tricky, you know, butterfly. But I'm going to, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will upload the segments of this tutorial, yeah? So I'll upload these segments of the tutorial. So just subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is J Mansano Illustrations, the same as my TikTok. Yeah. So just go over there, subscribe, and you can see this tutorial after. Yeah. All right. Cool. So now we're taking it up another notch now, guys. Now this is where you got to lock in now. Lock in. Lock in. Whew. Okay, I hope you're ready. Guys, grab your... You know what? I'm going to give you guys a 15-second break. Just to tap the like, get a water, refresh your nervous system. I'm going to give you guys a 15-second break starting from now. So just chill. Right. Okay, we're back. We're back again. 4-point perspective. So the 4-point perspective can be defined by the fisheye lens. Yeah, you can call it a fisheye lens technique. Or, excuse me if I spell this wrong, but it's called a curve linear effect. Yeah? Or a kind of distortion. Okay? This is what the kind of effect you're going to get when you use a 4-point perspective. So for, yes, exactly, Aus. Exactly. 4 vanishing points. So let's use the space of this paper. We're going to draw a horizontal line and vertical line. Now, our vanishing points are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. But remember, this is still our eye line. This one here, yeah? And these are still our vanishing points. Okay? Now, it's going to be something quite different. If I remember correctly now. What we're going to do is curved line. Going from vanishing point 1 to 3. So top. So north to south. Curved line. Don't worry if your curves are not really on point. This is just a rough sketch that you can erase later. Yeah. Now, again, from east to west. No, east to west, the other way. So you see now we've created a kind of a onion. Yeah, onion or a globe. You can use a compass. Yeah, you can use a compass if you want to. Yeah, you can use a compass. You can use a ruler. If these things help you, use it. Right? Now, if I remember correctly, you can also use these. Okay. I'm watching this, but I'm hearing another content creator talking about spirituality. Hey, that's fine. That's good. That's good because spirituality is even connected to art. So is this fourth dimension. Yeah, 4-point perspective. 4-point perspective we're working with here. So now we've got the 4-point. So look. E, 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 e. I'm going to show you. The 4-point perspective. Yeah. See that? So basically, it's curved. This line here, everything on this axis is curved. Yeah. It's curved. Okay, obviously this one is straight because it's going right down the middle. That's our vertical line. But you see? So that's what's creating that distortion. Yeah, let me just shade that so it's more clearer. And then yeah, so you kind of have to use a bit of your imagination to understand it, to get it. But don't worry, we'll keep practicing it. We'll do another couple more shapes. That's why I'm only gonna draw some few shapes, so it's easy for all of us to understand. Even myself, even me, sometimes I get confused with this, you know. So, but that's part of the journey. Is you're constantly learning. You're always learning as an artist. So look, anytime you get stuck, I just add another curve. Add another curve here. Another curve there. And you can start to see the lines. You just got to use a bit of vision, use a bit of your creative eye to see where the points land. You see? What would you draw with 4-point perspective? Yeah, there's loads. You can draw anything that with 4-point perspective. Anything. You can draw a portrait, a landscape, anything. It's just taking the same subject, but you've just what do you call it? Distorted it. So look, yeah. Everything on that dotted line is on a curve. Anything on the axis is curved. Yeah? See? It's like a 0.5 lens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see? Now we draw another one here. Yeah, and anytime you feel like you're getting stuck, just use that. Use that guideline that you've drawn here. Use your guidelines. See, curve, straight. Okay. Curve. Yeah. Do you use this technique in your art a lot? Recently I haven't, but I have done in the past. So I've done sketches and drawings in 4-point and in 5-point perspective. Yeah, so I'm showing you guys the curved line. Yeah, curved. Yeah, curved. Curved line, look at that. 20K, yep. Let's get this to 20K, guys. Let's do it. Curved line, let's do one more. But look, the same thing is happening though. If we were to keep drawing these shapes, it's going to get smaller. You see, it's getting smaller as it goes towards here, there, Same there and same up here. So it's the same concept, guys. Nice. And there's the 4 points. 4-point perspective. 20K. Whoa. Amos, no. No, Amos. Let's not do that. God is good, but I don't know. I don't know about what you're saying, man. How does 3-point differ? I joined late, but this is helpful. Okay. Well, I would say, user, head over to my YouTube. J Mansano Illustrations. Interact more with Josh. He might quit his job and do this full time. Let's go. Let's do that, please. Yep. So this is the 4-point perspective. If we got time at the end, then we'll do a recap. But subscribe to my channel anyway. It's the same as my TikTok. J Mansano Illustrations. All right, now. Okay, now if you thought we had to lock in before. Now it's gonna get even more crazy because now we're doing 5-point perspective. Oh my days. Are you ready for this? Yeah, we're going to use the whole set of paper. All right. You know what? I'm going to give you guys another break. I'm going to give you guys a 10-second break and then we're going to do it again. But just get the likes up for me. All right. Here we go. So the 5-point perspective now. Let's do it. Horizon line. Then a vertical line. This now. No verb, you're ready. You can do it. No, you can do it. Taz, you're ready. You can do it. I promise you. Okay. Vanishing point 1. Vanishing point 2. Vanishing point 3. Vanishing point 4. Vanishing point 5. All right. Now, we're going to draw guidelines leading out from vanishing point 1. See? So the same thing. So you see now the lesson is starting to come back around full circle. Yeah? Guidelines leading out from vanishing point 1. Then we're going to draw the curved line from north to south. And again, this side, curved line from north to south. Oh. Yep. Yeah, verb. See, believe that you got this, man. You got this. Curved line again. See, so now we've got another spherical shape. Do you see now? Yeah, but it's all leading up for it. It all starts from this. Onion, yep, exactly. Have you watched Cowboy Bebop? I've heard of it. RC Camden, thanks for the follow. If I missed your follow, I'll do you thank you and appreciate you. All right, cool. So let's now see. So see, look, we've got our grid set up here, man. We're good. I've told you guys. Believe in me. I got you. Now let's draw some shapes. Let's just simplify this. Look, I'm just using my guidelines as well. I'm making my life so easy. Look. If I need help, I can use my guidelines. Oh. Do you have vids where you taught this already? I do on my YouTube channel. Just go on my YouTube channel. I haven't done these tutorials for a while, but you're more than welcome to go on my YouTube channel and check my catalog out, because I got hundreds and hundreds of videos talking about perspective from the live streams that I used to do. So you're more than welcome to go on my YouTube, hit subscribe, check them out. Right. So look, we've done it already. Look, without even thinking about it, we've created it already. See? But look, the thing is, if we were to keep drawing it, look what happens. It's gonna get smaller as it goes towards here, the vanishing point. And same here. Yeah. And then now, draw another one. See? Start off drawing boxes, keep it simple. And then you can move on to round shapes and drawing people in 5-point perspective, and you can make it really, really simple. Sorry, really complex if you want, when you get the hang of it, yeah? That's the easiest way to visualize a black hole, yo. Yep, exactly. Lynch, thanks for following. But look what happens then, again. Object's getting smaller as it goes towards here. And same there. Draw a big one here, look. So just start with the shape. Yeah, don't worry if you don't get it right the first time, try and try again. Try and try again. Just keep practicing. See, look, so it is similar to the 4-point. Yeah. But the difference is now we've got a vanishing point here. No, that's good. It's good. If you have done anything in the tutorial, send it to me after, man. I'd love to see you guys' work. Like, I'd love to see what you guys came up with. I'm sure it's amazing. Yeah. See, look now. I can't believe that there's 170 people in this chat, man. This is so mad. Shouldn't the top right corner be where the line meets, so more to the right of the box of the bottom left? Sorry, I'm misunderstanding. Shouldn't the top right corner... You mean on this one? I'm misunderstanding. Joe, thank you. Yep. Myra, we're getting loads of follows in here, man. This is insane. I cannot believe. Joe, thanks for the rose. All right, so there you go. Look how much we've covered. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Damn. Yep. So let's do a little recap. For those that missed. Yeah, we'll do a quick recap. How you were able to draw the wings. Oh, which wings? Send it to me. Send it to me. Roop, send that to me. Because I can't remember which one. Amanda, thank you for the follow as well. And Leonie, thanks for following. It's deserved, Josh. You've been working hard. Oh, 100%. 100 million percent. All right, so remember, a few things. 1 point perspective, 1 vanishing point. Yeah, if you draw it above the eye line, it's going to be you looking up at the object. If it's below, it's looking down. Okay, Ron. I'll check it out. Nice, thank you. Same, so here is a clear example. 2 point perspective from 3 different angles. So looking up, looking down, and center. 3 point perspective, same again. It all depends where you place the eye line. Yeah, that's going to determine the viewpoint of your perspective, of your drawing, yeah? 4 point perspective gives you fisheye lens, curve, linear, and distortion in your drawing. A unique effect that you can use. Look up, look down, look all around. Up in the air or on the ground. You know that. If you know that one, you're a legend. If you know that one. 5 point perspective. 5 vanishing points. Wow, insane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, the objects appear to get smaller the closer they get to the vanishing point. Okay. Amanda, natural born teacher. Wow. Thank you. Tanya, thanks for the follow. Christopher, TikTok asked me if this was useful. Yes, how? Enlightenment. God bless you too. God bless you too, guys. God bless all of you. You know what? Let's do a fun challenge, man. Let's do a fun challenge to round off today, man. Let's do some 5. In fact, you know what? Because I really have to leave in about 20 minutes, you know. So let me do a 3-minute sketch challenge. Yeah. Right. Love, you actually do the work. Exactly. You have to. So I'm going to get my iPad. Now, guys, this is up to you now. You should draw dynamic poses. Yep, I've got a whole thing on that as well. But for now, just to wind down, because it's been a lot of intense work, just to wind down, we're going to do something fun to round off today's session. So all the people in the comment section, thank you so much for joining. Now I'm an illustrator and I do concept art as well. But what I need you guys to do now, we're going to do 3-minute challenges, yeah? So you guys can tell me what you want me to draw and I'll spend 3 minutes drawing it. So I'm going to use a reference. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use a reference of Google. But tell me what you want me to draw. I'll Google it and I'll spend 3 minutes drawing it. So drop it in the chat. Krabby Patty. All right, cool. Krabby Patty. Okay, cool. Krabby Patty infinity symbol. All right, let me write those 2 down. Krabby infinity and unicorn. Wings Epo. All right, let's see how much time we've got. If someone sends a gift, I will prioritize your request though. If you do send a gift, I'll put you as the top of the list. Right. Somewhere I've dropped my pencil though. Oh yeah, sit. Right, cool. That's fine, man. We got Krabby Patties. I like Krabby Patties, man. I was watching a video about SpongeBob as well this morning, like how they do the close-up, like those weird close-ups of the characters sometimes. Cool. So yeah, let's just have some fun. Let's wind down the session. There's the Krabby Patty. So we're gonna spend 3 minutes on the Krabby Patty. Let's draw that. Let's draw a Krabby Patty in 3 minutes. All right, let's go. So 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Draw the bun first. And then the lettuce. Try and make that lettuce look a bit more 3D. Add some lines on the edge of it. Give it a bit more texture. And then the tomatoes. Yeah, tomato. Can't forget those tomatoes in there. I don't even like tomatoes though. I'm really not a fan of tomatoes. Onions are alright. I like onions. There we go. Some gherkins. Then the cheese. We can't see the full thing. Oh, sorry. There you go. There you go. I can't believe there's so many people in here, man. And Sarah, thank you. Thanks for the rose. And then the burger. The actual patty. And then the bottom bun. Try and add some shadows underneath the lettuce. So the trick is when you're, let me move it here. When you're drawing quick, what I usually do, I focus on the shadows first. So I work on getting the darkest parts of the image. 30K, wow, this is insane. Damn, I can't believe it. Thank you for sharing the live as well. So you see, try and get some more texture on that. Tap the screen. Jellyfish said it. Tap the screen. You know, let me draw the shimmering lights coming out from it, because it's a prestigious cuisine. These Krabby Patties. You'll draw the sesame seeds on there. Yep. So you see, I'm just working on getting the shadows. Hey guys, would you guys like to see me do some... Oh, there you go, time's up. Krabby Patty. That's a tall burger, yo. Isn't it? All right, so next one, infinity symbol. Let me see, infinity symbol. That shouldn't be too hard. How did you set up the camera? I actually have a arm, like tripod arm thingy that I bought off Amazon. Infinity symbol, all right. I'll try and find a difficult one because it's very simple to draw. Taz said he needs that burger. There. All right, we'll draw infinity symbol. Maybe I'll do that in 1 minute. I'll do that in 1 minute. Let's try. 1 minute. There you go. All right. Try and give it some texture. Bro became Scribble Bob to draw that burger. Yep. I had to. You know what? I usually draw quite quick, so I'm used to it. I do draw very quick. People always say that I work very quickly. Because I'm not really... Like, sometimes I'll spend hours and hours on a painting. But when it comes to pencil work, I tend to work extremely quick and fast. Yeah. The infinity is too easy, man. There you go. But we did it anyway. How long to draw those? Takes me ages. Clowns. I don't think I've drawn a clown. Oh no, I've done a drawing of the Joker. The next one was unicorn. All right. Unicorn. We're going to spend 3 minutes on the unicorn. All right, cool. Whoa, okay. 5 a.m. Damn. All right, Taz, thank you. I'm glad you found the live, man. Get some rest. Get some rest, man. All right, we're going to draw this unicorn here. All right, 3 minutes on that. And then that might be the last one because I really got to go. So I'm just going to start with the shapes, you know. What's that you wrote on the right? Oh, that's what we're planning to draw. Guys, let's get the followers and likes up for the last 3 minutes of this live stream. The last 3 minutes. Let's get the last 3 minutes of this live stream up, like 7. Here we go. I'm drawing really fast now. Speed drawing now. Guys, what do you think if I was to go to like a rural area and do some landscape drawing and some real live stream in the real world environment, some perspective drawing? How would you feel about that? Would you like to see that? I know this one I'm really rushing it, innit? Yeah, all right. You want to see that? All right, cool. I got you. Cause I'm planning some different stuff. So if it helps, we do some live in the field tutorial on perspective drawing. Yep. That's gonna be epic. Okay, the last couple of minutes on this, guys. It's been amazing. But you gotta follow me. Follow me and stay tuned. Oh, I kind of made him in. It kind of looks like a little dragon. The way I've done this one. Hey, it could be cool. Let's get the likes and followers up for the last, last minute of this tutorial, last couple minutes of this drawing. Just tap that screen. Just tap the screen. Looks like a unicorn person. Yeah, it does, isn't it, really? Now I say it's not bad though for a 3 minute drawing. It's not bad at all. Okay, that's it. When will you be live next? I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I'm gonna go live again. So stay tuned, guys. And thank you, everyone. This has been amazing. I can't believe we had so many people in here. We still got 100 people in the chat. Guys, I'm going to download this video and then upload it to my YouTube so you guys can all see. But we've done a lot of work, guys. We've been working hard this morning. So, yeah, guys, go on my page and just like all my posts for me. Just like so many posts until you get tired, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to chat to some of you guys after this as well. But I have got to leave now because I got to go to work. So if I don't speak to you now, I'll speak to you later on. But have a good day, everyone. Thank you again for watching. Thank you. Bye.